Next in line is changing field contents. Let's see how we can change the values of the variables at runtime. If you debug, you will always need to check the contents of the field, and sometimes you have to manipulate the data just to make your debugger work and just to check some scenarios to test. Okay, so changing the field content is cannot be avoided, so you have to have that authorization as well. So let's see how we can change the value of the field. Say in this example the maintainer is 165256, and for your test you want to test like for another material, say 165253, how it will behave. Then what you have to do, you just need to hit this pencil icon. So when you hit this pencil icon, this will become editable and you can type in whatever you want. Let's check that in our SAP system. I'm in T code SE38. I have my breakpoint set over here. I execute the program. I do not give any selection screen for simplicity, and then it stops here. So I want to stop in my massage data, say. So I put another breakpoint here and then I hit continue, so that it will continue the program till the next breakpoint is reached. So I clicked it, it reached here. Now I want to enter into this subroutine. I want to see what is written inside. So what I have to do? I have to do a single step. That means F5. Now here if you see in Mara there are 13 entries, and in IT-Marcy there are 3 entries. If you double click on IT-Marcy, you will see the data. So it is 51, 52, 52. Alright, and then here in IT-Mara you have 9000, 52, 51. So if you see here, there is one value called 9000 which is not available in this table Marcy. Alright, so what I will do, I will just do F5. So now you have values. So I'll close this tool. So if you see here WMRA, you have some values. Look at here. So you have the values of the field. Now you want to see what is the value of the maintainer field. So I double click here. As I copy it, I paste it here, and then I'll just give dash. I'll give MATNR. I know the field name, right? Now the value is 9000. Okay, so you see the pencil over here. If I click here, it becomes editable. Now you can type in anything. Say I want to say 9002. Okay, and then hit enter. It becomes uneditable. So now you have just changed the value of this. In this work area, the maintainer has changed. So if I double click on here, see, it becomes 9002. Now say you want to change the date. So you can do here one field at a time, or you can go to the structure of the work area directly, double click on it, and then see the pencil over here. It says change. You can hit any change and then change the value. Say I want to change the maintainer, MTOD. So I say JNPO, I say ZPO, say I want to say JJ, and then hit enter. So it takes the value. Alright, so you want to change the date. Say you want to change the date 2000, instead of 2015 you want to make 2018. Just hit enter. Alright, so it changed. So if I want to say there is another use case. Let's take a use case. So what I'll do is I go here in this MARC. If I click on Marcy, and then if I click on maintainer, see this 52 is repeated 2 times. So let me double click on this line number 2, and then let me click on this change and then make it 9002. Okay, 90002. Okay, so what we did, we just faked the data. Look here. So there was 52, but we just changed it to 9002. Now what will happen? This field has 9002 and the table also has 9002. So the read will be successful. You just check this size over C. So I put a breakpoint, I put F5, and look, size over C is still 0. That means the read has been successful. That means there is some data over here. This is the data from Marcy table. It is coming in this Marcy LWA_Marcy work area. So if you click on the work area, see 90002 has been picked. Okay. Now if you go F6, it will traverse through the code. So we always try to change the values from external format to internal format. External format, usually we do not have zeros, but leading zeros, but in table we need to save it with leading zeros, or when we do the select we need leading zeros. Therefore this function is called. Say it was in a external format without leading zero like this. So I just debugged and changed it. Now let's see whether this value will automatically change with leading zeros or not. So what I do, I don't want to do F5, I don't want to go inside, I want to just execute it. So I have to do F6. This is F6 or execute. Okay. Oh, it did not work. Oh, because all right, I got it. So we have to, so let me try one more time. Okay, I'll go back. So I go back to the cursor and then I do F5 and then see, right now the value is different. Now if I do a conversion alpha output, so in this case the leading zeros will be removed. So if I do F6, check here, the leading zeros was removed. So this is how you change the values of the variables. Now let's check what is there in the plant. The plant is 1020. So but you want to show a plant as 2020 just for debugging, just for testing. So what you can do, you come here, you come here. So here plants is 1020 and here I'll just delete this. Plant, where is the plant? Okay, plant is here. I go here, I click on this change and I'll make it 2020. Alright, and hit enter. So now come here, it becomes 2020. Alright, so this is how you change. So you just look for the pencil. If the pencil is not available, double click on that work area and look for the pencil here. Alright, and then you check here. This will append the value of this work area into this table. This means from here we are transferring data to this table. So this table has one entry. Now if we append, it will become 2 entries. If you click here, check here, it becomes 2 entries. Now I double click on it. So you have this value. And now let me do execute. Okay. So it stops in the next debugger, again execute. It stops in next debugger. It will stop for 13 times because this table has 13 entries. Now I want to remove the debugger. I just double click on this and then execute this again, continue. You got the output here. So hope you know now how to change the values of the fields.